Good people, yes, you know who it is and what it be. This is Rob P, Pascal Real Estate, New Millennium Real Estate Services for the people, coming at you live and direct for some midday Q&A. That's what this is about. I'm coming to you. I got some Christmas gifts that are really early for you. I know it's a lot of people looking to make some moves in 2021. A lot of people looking to make this their last year renting. So I got some jewels I'm gonna drop. My gift to you all. Shout out to everybody in the building. My guy Rob Scott. Rob, I got to see what you've done with the place, man. I see you've been putting in work. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody right now. We're live on Twitter. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Periscope. If you're tuning in on IG, we got some people on IG, but if you're on IG, I'm going to tell you right now, go to YouTube. If you're on IG, go to YouTube so you can get the full broadcast. And you know what it is. Let's get into it.
FYI Friday.
Tell me what you need. Real estate, condo, real estate, land, real estate, commercial, real estate, real estate, got it. Real estate, me, real estate, got it. You already know I got it. Oscar Real Estate, we rockin'. Young millennials, we poppin'. Tell them other folks to stop it. Tell me what you need. Real estate, condo, real estate, land, real estate, commercial, real estate, real estate, got it. Real estate, me, real estate, you already know I got it. Oscar Real Estate, we rockin'. Young millennials, we poppin'. Tell them other folks to stop it. Tell me what you need.
The man, the myth, the legend, Robbie P.
Yes. I love it. You heard it. Tell me what you need. Me and my team, we help buyers and sellers reach their real estate goals. And this is for a lot of my people out there that want to become buyers. So shout out to you all. Let me know you were in the building. Shout out to Sakura Martin. Me and her go back to freshman year at UT, and she's still here in the T, holding it down, doing big things, taking her career to new heights for her and her daughter. So shout out to her. And yeah, we're going to talk about Tradelines. So there's a thing, everybody wants to build their credit. Everybody wants to build their credit, and most people, when it comes to building credit, they say, oh, I got to get these collections off my credit report. I got to get this off my credit report. Got to get that off of my credit report. But what a lot of people fail to realize is, yes, you can get all the negative things off of your credit report and still have bad credit, right? Because why? Credit is a collection of history. It's a history. And that's all it is. So you can have all of the negative things on your credit report, get them all off. But if you don't have that positive credit history, then your credit score is not going to boost. It's not going to happen. So credit history, you ask. You build it through trade lines. So what is a trade line? A trade line is just a use of credit. It could be a revolving account. It could be an installment account. Something that an installment account is something that you put money, you take out money and you pay it back in installments. And a revolving debt is like a credit card or a line of credit where you spend a little, you pay a little. But 35% of your credit report, your credit score comes from your payment history. So today I'm going to talk about 5 different trade lines that you can use to jumpstart your credit. So I bring this information to you. I am a HUD certified housing counselor, boom, there it is. And I help people in their home ownership. And if you're serious about making this your last year renting, hit the link in my bio. Let's set up a 15-minute call and I can get you into the system, because this is what we do all day, every day. I know a lot of people, they charge for credit repair and credit services, but the fact of the matter is, you can do this yourself, and it's just a matter of being educated. Be educated. You can do it yourself. And for the people that do pay, what good does it pay to have someone to build to get stuff off of your credit if you don't understand how to build credit yourself? So I'm going to show you some things, because me personally, I'm taking it to myself. I'm using this myself, and I want to get to the point where I can go tap in and get me a $50,000 credit card, but before I can get there, I got to show that I can manage $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 first before somebody give me a $50,000 credit card. So I'm gonna show you some trade lines that's going to get you there. So let's get into it. The first one that I'm going to share with you is Kickoff. Kickoff.com is one of my favorite things. It's bomb. This right here is off the hook. Real quick, shout out to DJ Breezy in the building. Like I said, if you're in the building, say something, let me know you're here. But whatever the case, Kickoff, this is a trade line, right? Basically what they do is they'll take they take $12. This company will take $12 and put it into a virtual wallet under your name. So they loan you $12. And what do you do? Every month you log into kickoff.com and you pay $1. And what that does is it shows up on all 3 credit bureaus as you paying down a loan. Doesn't matter how much the loan is, doesn't matter how much the amount is. The fact that you're making payments every month, that's going to build your positive credit history, which in turn is going to build your credit score, which also is going to make your credit score stronger in case something pops up like an inquiry or something like that. So shout out to Patrice. Patrice is in the building. We go back to Miss Church's class, 7th grade. My guy Dean Westbrook. Holler at Dean if you need to get a mortgage. My guy Dean Westbrook will get you together. So Kickoff, I highly recommend Kickoff. It's free, it's quick, but I will tell you, the last couple of people I put on the Kickoff were not able to get it because it appears that Kickoff has ran out of money, but it has told people, hey, we got something down the pipeline. So if you go in here and you log in and create a profile, you can actually get on the wait list. So when they do drop some more, you'll be able to jump on it. But you want to get tuned in, get locked into Kickoff because it's an easy way and quick way to build credit. So let me see, I gotta make sure my IG people over here is cool. Make sure my IG people are locked in, tapped in over here. All right, here we go. Let's go in. Let's go on to the next one. The next one. So I use Kickoff, and I also use this Self-Lender. So I've used Self-Lender. I'm on my second cycle of Self-Lender. So the way that Self-Lender works is boom. All right, this is a way basically for you to save money and build credit at the same time. So the way that this one works is you select how much you want to pay per month. Me personally, I choose $48. The lowest you can pay per month is $25. So what this company does is they take out a certificate of deposit in your name, right? So if you don't know what a CD is, you go to a bank. It's like it's a savings account that has a higher interest rate. The only difference is you can't touch that money until the term is over with. Could be 3, 6, 9, 12, whatever, how many months you sign up for. But in this case, they use a 12-month certificate of deposit. So they take that out, and every month you pay them back that installment. And at the end of that 12 months, you get that money back plus interest. Self-Lender also, what they'll do is offer you, once you get to a certain amount of months paid, they'll offer you the option to set up a secured credit card. And that's another trade line, but we'll talk about that here very shortly. So I would highly recommend using Self-Lender. It's something that I've used to boost my credit score over 80 points in 1 year. It reports to all 3 credit bureaus, and it's bomb. And how can you beat, saving money and building credit? It's hard to beat. All right, so let's talk about the next one here. And some of these companies I do partner with, so believe that. Another one that I highly recommend is you want to get a secured card. So a secured credit card for you that aren't familiar with a secured creded card. Basically, some people have a hard time getting credit because they have a hard time getting credit. Some people, you apply for a credit card and you won't get it because your credit's too low. So in that case, it's like, how do I build credit if they won't give me credit? Get a secured credit card. So basically with a secured credit card, what you'll do is you'll take a certain amount of money. I recommend start off at $200. Take it to your favorite financial institution and tell them you want a secured credit card. And what they'll do is they'll take that $200, place it into a savings account, and then they'll give you a credit card for $200. So what that $200 does is serves as collateral in the case that you were to default on that credit card. And there you go. You got a credit card. That's another trade line right there. So what do you do with that $200? Make sure you keep that balance under 30% of the maximum. I would even say keep it under 10% of the max. So if you're at, and shout out to my people, if y'all, I got my IG, man. IG, hop on Facebook, hop on YouTube, hop on Twitter, so you can see the broadcast and interact, get the questions up here. If you got questions though, holler at me. You know what? This is as good as y'all make it, because this is all about reciprocity and energy, and I'm all for it. But whatever the case, $200, the max you want to spend, the max balance you want to carry on that is less than $60. You want to keep it under 20 to get the most points. So you get points for keeping your credit utilization ratio under 30%. You get the most points for keeping it under 10. So you can do a credit builder card here. You can go to your favorite financial institution and get you a card. So we just been through 3 trade lines. The more trade lines you have, the more points you're going to get per month, and the faster your credit score is going to go up, right? I also want to tell you, like, the more credit you have extended to you is better. For 2 different reasons. You have your credit utilization ratio, like I just explained. You want to keep your credit utilization ratio under 30%. So if you only have, $500 of credit extended to you, 30% of, $500 is $150. So if you have more than $150 in balances, your credit score is not going to rise. And in fact, if you're over 50%, then your credit score will actually start to go down. So what happens? What if you could add a $5,000 line of credit to your credit report? Boom. So now you're sitting at $5,500 of, credit extended to you. So, 30% of $5,000 is what? It's a lot. $1,500, a little bit over $1,500. So, you go from being able to have 150 and still build credit to going up to $1,500. So I'm going to show you a couple of trade lines that are going to offer you $5,000 lines of credit. And that's also the key to getting more credit. When you go to get some credit extended to you, these lenders, they want to see that you can manage credit responsibly. So, okay, it's cool. Yeah, get you a $200 line of credit. Get you a credit builder card. But when they see that you can get $10,000 worth of credit and use that responsibly, they won't have a problem giving you a credit card worth $6,000, especially if your credit score is up there. So I got a couple of them that I use personally, and I'm speaking from my personal experience, and everybody's is different, but I hear good things from other people as well. Patrice has a good question. She says, does that mean all you should spend is the 20-30%? I'm saying keep your balance below that 30%. You can spend, don't max out your credit cards. In fact, you shouldn't be using your credit cards if you need it. You shouldn't need your credit cards. You're not getting this stuff here because you need it. You're getting this stuff because you want to use credit as a tool to open doors and opportunities in your life. Yeah. So that, like Dean is correct. You have to manage what you already have to get more extended to you. So this is about opening doors. This is about using credit as a tool. This is not about survival. We can talk more in depth about, budgeting and savings, to create the foundation to build positive credit. But this right here is for those people that are at that point. They have their finances under control and they're ready to start building credit. So you want to keep that balance below 30%. I'm not going to say don't spend more than that, because you do what you want to do. But if you want to get the most points when that credit reports, you can ask your credit card, ask your lenders the report date. You want that balance to be below 30%. You want it to be below 10% for the most points. So great question, Patrice. We're going to move on here. Let's talk about this one right here. It's called My Jewelers Club. This is something that I use personally. I'll tell you how it works. So this is a company. They do extend $5,000 lines of credit to people with not so great credit. That $5,000 line of credit, it looks really good on your credit report to see that you have $5,000 of credit extended to you. The way that it works is, boom, it does have, as you can see, it says join now for $99. So you do have to pay $99 to join, and then you have to buy some jewelry. So you got some jewelry here. I'm not even going to front. I mean, it's not bad, but I didn't see anything that really crazy impressed me. But I bought me a bracelet anyway, and I'll probably end up giving it to my daughter, one of my daughters at some point. But the bracelet's still in the box, because for me, this was not about. It's not about the jewelry. This is about getting the credit, getting the credit line, the trade line, getting the payment history, and then also increasing my utilization. So boom, $5,000 line of credit. The bracelet that I bought was $150. So I paid the $99. I had $50 left over. It's $35 a month. I have it paid off in 2 months, and I don't have to buy anything else. I don't have to buy anything else for the whole year. So boom, there you go, $5,000 that's of utilization that's on my credit report. And yes, my credit score jumped after I got my Jewelers Club. Another one that is similar that I would recommend that I use personally. I'm not going to put you on to nothing that I don't use personally. So this one is called New Coast Direct, which works in the same manner that My Jewelers Club works. And same thing, you pay to join, and then you have to purchase something. I picked up an air fryer because I don't have an air fryer, and they seem very convenient. So I'll let you know how that works out. So I actually signed up for this one last month, so it's still fresh to me. But same thing, $5,000 line of credit. So between those two, that's $10,000 of credit extended to me right there and then, on top of whatever else I have on my credit report. And it works, you know. So, and this one reports to all 3 credit bureaus. And, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing what my credit score does. I'm shooting to be in that 700 club, you know, very, 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 very soon, you know, because I'm building just like y'all building. I'll tell you that, you know, I'm building just like y'all. You know, I'm a man, and I come from the same places y'all come from. So, you know, I'm working to get to where I want to be. And these are the things that I've identified and I use for myself that work. You know, my credit score has jumped up, and you know what? I'm looking forward to what's to come. So I will say, you know, holler at me if you are interested in getting a detailed plan about your finances in general, and you want to make this your last year renting, and you're serious about it. We can sit down. Actually, I can put you on with my administrator, Tamika, from NARAB's investment division, NID, and she can set a time for you to get counseling, housing counseling, and we'll sit down one-on-one. I'll look at your income. You'll bring a financial document, you know, whether it's a W-2 pay stub. We'll look at your income. You'll make a budget. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about how you can save money. You know, because you need a buffer. And then we'll also talk about, boom, we'll look at your credit report. We'll look at your credit report, go through it line by line, and I will help you put together a line by line plan to get you where you need to be. And guess what? It's free of charge. And we also, this program is accompanied with a home buyer education workshop. And once you complete that workshop, you'll get your certificate to get your down payment assistance. So this is real deal, Holyfield. I've already had a client that's been through the program and went on to get $8,500 or $7,500 from the city of Toledo to purchase a home. You know, $7,500 down payment assistance, and she went through my program. You know, so boom, there it is. Sakura Martin says, "What's a good score for a house?" So Sakura, you know, of course, the higher the merrier. I would say right now, if you ask me what's a good score, you want to come with a 640 middle credit score. 640 middle credit score. Now there are some programs that will get you in a home for less than 640, maybe 620. Before COVID, FHA will give loans out at 580. So there are still some lenders that'll do a 580 middle credit score, but beware, at 580 you're going to have to bring at least 10% down, and getting through the underwriting process is likely to be stressful. So I would say if you come with a 640 or even a 650, that will open you up to some of the best programs available. So you may qualify for a zero down conventional loan, no private mortgage insurance. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. And then how do you qualify for that? For a household of 3 people, if you make less than $64,000 and you have a 640 middle credit score, you can purchase a home with no money down, no private mortgage insurance, with a very generous debt to income ratio ratios. So I say if you're shooting and you want to do it the right way, come with a 640, 650. If you're desperate, you never want to make a move like that when you're desperate. I say if you're desperate, just rent another year, you know. But the fact of the matter is, this program right here, boom, I can help you get yourself ready for a mortgage. I can help you get mortgage ready, and that's the goal, you know. So yeah, Dean is right. I say come with a 640, 650 to get those best programs. We got Greer Saran. She down there in the Carolinas. She says put them on a NACA. NACA is a program which does character-based lending. Basically, they don't look at a credit score, but they'll look at your bills. They look at how you budget your money. And there's an educational program involved with it. And to be honest, I don't know how long it is. I've heard positive and negative things about the program, and ultimately, you got to do what's best for you. You got to do what's best for you. So I have heard of people that were able to use NACA to purchase, you know, multi-families and build wealth for their family. So I won't knock it, but you know, you got to figure out what's best for you ultimately. But yeah, these are all good questions. And I mean, ultimately, like, we're here to elevate, and we're here to take it to another level. And, you know, I'm here in regards to housing and community wealth to help you all do that. So get with me. Patrice, what I'm going to do is I'll send you a link. Actually, do me a favor. Hit the link in my bio, Patrice, and it says you can schedule a quick call with Rob. Hit that link. Just let me know the best time to reach out to you, and now I'll get you together. You know, I'll get you in touch with who you need to get in touch with. We'll get you into the program. The next orientation that we're having for the program is January 7th from 5 to 7. That's a Thursday. And then the course is from 10 to 2. That's a Saturday, and it's all through Zoom, and it's all virtual. So I just wanted to come in and drop that on y'all real quick. I got to make some moves. You know, I got a little Christmas shopping to complete, and I got to go get my daughter. She's down in Columbus waiting on me to come pick her up to bring her to Toledo for the holidays. So, you know, I got some daddy duties I got to hold down. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me. You know, it's always a pleasure, and it's been a great year. I got maybe like a couple more of these left in me before the year is out, and I'm coming strong in 2021, y'all. I hope y'all ready. So stay tuned. Get locked in, and it's going down. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to DM me. You dig? All right, well, I appreciate y'all, and y'all hold it down. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, all of that and then some. All right.